Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. It's always lightweight, baby. Drew Titan Bronx on decks with the Painful Excellence Podcast. How y'all doing this fine morning? All is well, I trust. I'm good, I'm groovy. Hope y'all are too. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to know. See, we strayed from the topic yesterday because we had to talk about certain things. Let's get back on track. This ain't a boxing channel, but yesterday was still fun though. And I appreciate y'all. Much love. Let's see who's in the building. Skinny Two Liddy, salute. Al B, Big Bro, salute. Mark Wunderlich in the building. Jason, Jeffrey H. Lopez in the building. Miami Snoopy, Steve L. the Mac. Yes, sir. Picasso, Diana Branch, salute. Village Brothers, smash the like button on the way in. This right here, this is a question I ask everybody. Picasso, salute. Jeffrey said he's chilling, drinking some London Fog. That's what's up. Yeah. So that's the question right here. When is enough enough? This meme is hilarious because throughout my life, Skinny Two Liddy, I appreciate you, bro. When I filmed that, it was cold as hell that day. It was like 9 degrees outside. So when I did that scene with my shirt, like with my coat off, my cousin was like, yo, take your coat off. I said, bro, be fast. Did a little flex, jumped down, we hopped back in the car, turned that heat on blast. I was like, what are we doing today? That young lady was out there singing on Times Square. I had to tip her. I said, Ma, I hope you got on layers. She was all right. Brian A. salute. She was all right singing and she had a voice. It was cold that day. I'm standing there. He said, yeah, I gotta get a circle, go around you with the camera. I said, all right. I said, hurry up. So you see me there smiling? Nope. That was pain and suffering, but that was the only day I had available to film it. See the things that we go through for the family? That's why I tell y'all, when I say I appreciate y'all, I mean it. Real for real. Kado, what's good? Yeah. Thank you, Skinny Two Liddy, man. I put in work, man. Smacky John 1 in the building. I put in work, man. I just want to grow. You know, I don't mind saying I don't know everything and I want to learn. And that's what life is about, learning. Ain't it? Because you know what? If I knew everything, everyone would turn to me and be like, yo, what's this? What's that? Like, I don't like, that. I don't want to be the know-it-all. I only talk about stuff that I know. You know what I'm saying? I like sitting back and learning from everybody. Everybody in this chat, I'm guaranteeing you there's something that y'all know that I have no idea about. And that's what life is about, learning. But you can't learn when you're talking. I repeat, you cannot learn when you're talking. I'll be in that chat. You said yes indeed. Speaking from experience, it takes a real discipline, strength, stubbornness, and always putting your star player first. That way, voice. I'm fading the black off chat. No doubt, man. I get out of bed thanking God, first of all, thanking God that I wake up. Because Lord knows I've had so many health issues throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? So I thank God I get out of bed, number one. You know what I'm saying? Number two, I'm always looking to like do what I know, talk about what I know, associate with people of like mind, and learn from everybody. Kai World salute, no doubt. Get out of bed, talk about what I know, and learn about things that I don't know. Diana Branch, the wisdom to know the difference. Accept the things that I cannot change, and the wisdom to know the difference. You know what I'm talking about. Things you can't change. Accept it. Change the things that you can't, and the wisdom to know the difference. I know the Lord's Prayer. I appreciate you, Diane, and I appreciate your encouragement and all your blessings. That's what life is about. Learning, building relationships. That's why I don't tear anybody down. That's why on the other channel, and just this channel too, I'm sure, when this grows a little something, there's going to be somebody. This is my response to Drew Titan's Painful Excellence podcast and what he spoke about. Yeah. It's coming. It's coming. And I'm going to handle that like how I handled it on the other channel. I'm not going to say anything. There's no point. You don't argue with people that hate you. You're not going to change their mind. They've already decided. Even when they don't know you, they've decided on it. That's why it's getting too late. When people hate on you, you're doing something right. That's why I did that stream now 2 days ago. So y'all can see for yourself. Because a lot of people saying, nah, that can't be right. That's not. There were people watching my show that never watched my show a day in my life. They just support me. And I just said, look, just tune in. You're going to see something really frightening. When that show was over, they were like, I can't believe that guy. What is wrong with him? I said, yo, this is the definition of hater. You ever said, watch this. When I was a kid, now the cats that are my age, maybe a little younger, when I was a kid, I used to watch, this meme is hilarious, and we're going to get to the meme in a second. Her. So you going to let what we had go down the drain? Me. That was definitely me growing up. I was unforgiving and like, yep, I'm out. That was totally me. But when I was younger, right, I used to watch G.I. Joe, the old cartoon. I don't know what happened in the 90s car. I ain't watched that. But I'm watching G.I. Joe, and it was a cartoon. I watched it for entertainment purposes, And one thing I took away from that cartoon, I said, you know what, this is cool, but there could never be an organization that is hell-bent on world domination to the fact where they have all of these airplanes and they're blowing stuff up. And one episode, they're turning people into monsters and monkeys. Yeah, I go play with monkeys again, right? And I said, that couldn't be real. And when I got older, I started understanding those people in the Middle East. I'll just say that. Those people that come out of the Middle East. When I got older, I said, what the hell? Is that real? That's Cobra. That's them. That's them. How could that happen? From birth, they're raised to hate you. They hate a certain ideology, certain people. And I don't want to get too deep into that, but they're raised like that for a reason. And I'm like, wow, this is some G.I. Joe stuff right here. So hate is very, very real. Brian H. says, unfortunately, as a lawyer, I can believe every screwed up thing that people do to each other. The world can be a cesspool. Hey, Brian H. You see what I'm saying, family? I tell people all the time, you never know who's in the chat. But hey, Brian H., somebody might question your employment. You're a lawyer? What year did you take the bar? What law firm you work for? I don't believe you. I bet you've gotten that. When you're just out and about, just dressed with friends, talking your street slang, the way you talk with your friends over the card table or the dominoes table, is that how you talk in front of your clients? I doubt it. Let me just put this out there. This is going to be a show soon. I knew. I'm not going to say knew. I know them. I ain't going to tell you how I met them. But let's say I'll say this. I was out and about one day. And how can I put this? I was out and about. You know how you meet people, whatever. Just you at like a lounge. You just engage in conversation, talking, and we were just talking about. I don't even remember. We were just talking about something, right? And there's a couple there, and they said, what do you do for a living, kid? And I said, yeah, P with the P.E.P, what's good, man? Right? So we just started talking. What do you do for a living? I said, the city, whatever. And at that time, due to what I did for a living, I don't like to broadcast what I did. It's not safe to broadcast, oh my God, I work in the police department. Because you don't like having that conversation when you're not at work. It's a pain in the ass. How many times, Brian H., your employment came up or your line of work came up, and then all of a sudden people got legal questions, man. They have to pay you for your time. You can't give out legal advice. Your time is money. They have to pay you for your time. So that's why when you're out, you don't walk around, you know what I do for a living? I'm a lawyer. Oh, I'm a cop. No. And it was worse. But I ain't gonna get into all that. Let me just tell you about what happened. We was at a lounge, and I was with a young lady. I mean, nothing crazy. It was a former coworker. We just went out and hung out that night. Actually, we was in the lounge waiting for some other former coworkers. So we got there first. And we sitting there, and we sat in a booth, like a shared booth, and there was a couple already sitting there. So we were just talking, hey, how you doing, whatever. And then it came up. It was like, what do y'all do for a living? I said, we work in the city. That's what we just left it there. I said, oh, okay. What do y'all do for a living? Both of them were lawyers. And they worked for the same law firm. I said, but how they big dogging it? Now, first of all, you can't look at a lawyer and say, oh, he or she is a lawyer. You can't look and tell. They say, yeah, they said it. They said, yeah, we're lawyers. So I said, okay, so I know how it is. I didn't start asking them lawyer questions. All right, so we just got off of that. We're talking. And then they said, oh, y'all together? And I said, no, because actually, the young lady I was sitting with, she's a lesbian. And she was waiting for her girlfriend and the other co-workers that we used to work with. It was somebody's birthday. So she was like, oh, no, we're just friends. Okay. So then we was talking. And it came out that they were swingers. Tay, good morning. Anthony called me. It came out that they were swingers. I wasn't moved. She was a little moved. She was like, what? And I was like, okay. And they hang out, and they were actually there looking to meet another couple that stood them up. And that's why we started talking, because when I sat down, he pointed at me and he said a name. He said, "You so-and-so?" And I said, "Oh, nah." And again, when you're in law enforcement and someone asks you, "Are you somebody else?" that raises an antenna like, "Whoa, hold on." Because when you're patrolling the streets, all people see is your uniform. They don't see your face, but every now and again, someone sees your face. You'll be walking around and someone will walk right past you. "Hey, Reed. Like, how you know my last?" "Oh, shit. You saw my last name." I didn't notice him, but he noticed me. Very dangerous. So you don't broadcast what you fucking do. So when I sat down, he called me another name. I don't like that. I said, "Oh, no. He said, "Oh, okay." We sat there and talked for about a good 40 minutes, and he came and I said, "Yeah, you know, my wife, we was waiting for another couple, and, I guess they chickened out." He said, "I said, chickened out?" And I'm looking, and I said, "Y'all." He said, yeah, we swingers. So, we thought that y'all were the couple. When y'all sat down, and I said, "Oh, nah. She's not even in the mix." His wife looked at her and smiled. I said, "Ooh." I ain't got nothing to do with that. I was like, okay. Interesting night. And they stayed. They hung out with us the whole night. We had a little cake come out, and they were super cool. But they were lawyers. Now, do you think, Brian H., do you think that couple, when clients come into their office and they sit down, do you think that they were behaving in their office like how they behaved at that lounge that night? We was popping bottles, we was sharing drinks. Shorty flashed the camera. His wife flashed it. Someone was taking pictures. She flashed. He was like, "Babe, chill." I mean, they were open and free, and that's a happy couple. No judging. I said, "Damn." Lawyers. Did I say, "Hey, man, I don't think they're lawyers. Lawyers don't conduct themselves like that." Look, this is their personal time. You have to wear multiple hats. How I talk here is how I am in real life. When I get behind that wheel of the bus, "Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Yo, that fucking bus took what the fuck is your bus so late? What is your run number? What is your route? What is your name?" "That's my run number. That's the bus number, sir. That's all you need to know. Would you like a transfer? Have a good day." See what I'm saying, y'all? See? See what I'm saying? Now, mind you, no judgment zone here. Mind you, I told people, you never know who's in this chat. Lane Boxing Banker, salute, man. How you feel, brother? You never know who's in this chat. Did y'all know there's a brain surgeon in our chats? Did y'all know that? Y'all might know who it is. I can tell you who it is. There's a brain surgeon in our chat. Literally a brain surgeon. We got doctors, lawyers, law enforcement. Everybody's in our chat. And what's so beautiful about our community, the LDBC community, is that from people of all races, cultures, and creeds, and all walks of life can communicate. And what brought us together? Our love for the sport of boxing. And what is beautiful is that we can branch off and do other things, which is why I started this channel. But I didn't want to have these conversations on a boxing channel. This is where we can kick our shoes off. We can kick our shoes off and talk about what I'm about to talk about. You know what I'm saying? This is our space. Steve L says I do powder coating. What is that? Educate me. What is that? I don't know what that is. Watch it be something that I knew, that I saw, and I just never did. Back at down one, no doubt, brother. And I love you guys. See that? Walk up on Picasso. He'll Bruce Lee kick your ass and run you over with his truck. See? Look at that. Oh no, Picasso. What branch you worked at? Army or Marines? Air Force? I don't believe you. Bobby Brown mouth. These guys are crazy. Look at this. Drummer. Look at that. Look at that. You never know who's in there. And a lot of the people in here, they're OGs. They're older than me. That's what I'm saying. It worked. Stolen valor. Oh shit. I used to powder paint, like stuff. That's the paint. The paint that goes on. Oh, see? That's something that that's something that I never like. It's there and it's in our face all the time. You're like, you even stop to think like, how does it get there? That's that heavy paint. Mark 47, no doubt. See, Picasso say Army Reserves in Texas, Army National Guard. I'm never gonna forget that stolen valor. Look at that. Boxing is certified Wing Chun. Let me tell you, Wing Chun gotta come in handy. If you're a Wing Chun master and you do boxing, that gotta come in handy on the inside. You understand? I knew a dude that do Wing Chun. He showed me some stuff. Yo, Akando, he showed me something. And he trapped my damn arms and I couldn't move. I was like, what the? I said, get off me, nigga. Nigga, let me go. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? This shit was crazy. He trapped my arms. I said, what the hell did you just do? He had my shit in a bow. I said, what the fuck? Happy born day, Akando. Happy born day. No doubt, man. That dude trapped my hands. Wing Chun, man. Jesus. That shit was crazy. He said, come here, let me show you something. And I just threw a lazy jab at him, and he was like, I said, get the fuck, get off. How'd you do that? Yo. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. This dude, he was a small little, I want to say he was Asian, but like from the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, yeah. The merchandise, that's coming. Me and A Weapons, we working. I'm gonna have muscle shirts, tank tops for the men and women. I'm gonna have t-shirts, all of it. We working. But we're trying to get it to the point where the mass production is not going to leave us broke. And I don't want to overprice you guys. I want to have y'all paying $50 for a goddamn t-shirt. That's just absurd. It's absurd. So we was looking. He's talking. Let me tell you. You see my logo right here? Shout out to A Weapons. And when we're ready to rock, I'm gonna have him on the show, and we definitely gonna get that brother all his roses. He also is the one that did BFTB's stuff. And he's from the Bronx. He's from right out here. So, yeah, man. CB Sports TV, salute, my brother. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, look, bro. All races, cultures, creeds, all walks of life. And that's why I extended to this channel. And I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to extend it to a third channel. That third channel later is going to be the Nerd channel. I'm going to be talking about everything that I grew up with. G.I. Joe, Transformers, the Banana Splits game. I remember the Banana Splits? I'm saying? I grew up on that stuff. You know, talk about movies, comic books. I'm a big comic book buff. I love it. Listen, all of this Marvel stuff that I'm seeing, I leave those theaters with tears in my eyes. Because that's my childhood. I grew up, I know everything. See, Diana, I'm going to get you on that show. What you know about Kenshiro? Hokuto no Ken. What you know about that? What you know about that? See? I got to spread it out. Oh, man. The WWF action figures. You know what I had? Not the action figures, the plastic ones. I was a little older when those came out. I had the big rubber ones. I was like in 3rd or 4th grade when I had a big John Studd, a Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Iron Sheik, Roddy Piper, and I had a Junkyard Dog. I love the Junkyard Dog because Junkyard Dog looked like my Uncle Mackie. Looked just like my Uncle Mackie. God rest the day. That's right, Jeff. You remember the big rubber ones? Yeah. So I'm going to leave that for the other channel. And I'm doing this because I love it. This is therapeutic for me, and it's therapeutic for a lot of people. It's thanks to these forums that we have. We can actually kick our shoes off and have a conversation. This, in my opinion, is what the internet is supposed to be about. Social media. I don't want to fight with anybody. I want to make new friends. Everybody in here lives in different states. I'd have never met Diana if it wasn't for this atmosphere. Come to find out, we live very close to each other. Tay-Tay, we live very close to each other. It's about building relationships. That's what it's about. It's not about tearing people down. It's not about that. You get what I'm saying? So that's the type of time I'm on. And people need this because you don't know what kind of day people. How many of y'all had a hard day at work and when you leave, driving home, you caught traffic, instead of listening to the radio, some whack ass rap music, and you go on your phone, go to YouTube, like yo, in this traffic, Blue Blood zone. We turn on Blue Blood. Let me listen to an old video, Stormy B-Man. Now if you missed it, you can go back in the archives and listen to the Three Wise Men shows now with him, Kurt, and Scrapbook. I don't know what's on TV anymore. I have to research what's going on. Joseph Townsend, salute. That's fucking hilarious. Oh man. Yeah, man. I'll be in the car. When I know I'm being in the car more than 2 hours, I'll pull up. I'm like, yo, somebody had a hot screen the other day. Let me listen to it. I listen to my brothers and sisters, man. It's thanks to Tay-Tay, I'm getting back in the MMA. And salute to Scotty, too. And we're all doing this as a community. Isn't that like wonderful, man? That's wonderful. That is wonderful, man. I'm doing my taxes, right? And when you're a content creator, I learned that you can claim your super chats on your taxes. So I said, oh shit, I didn't know that. So I had to print out my bank statements, and I'm looking, and I realized, I said, damn, I've super chatted so much that my bank had to like call me and text me and say, is this really you? $10, $5, $2, $10, $10, $5. I was like, yeah, it's really me. He's like, okay, we just have to make sure. By the end of the year, I'm like, damn. I really support. And the reason why you can claim that on your taxes, from what I understand, That's kind of like advertisement. You can count that as advertisement. You do a super chat, and people see your channel, and they'll say, "Go subscribe." So that's just a little information for those of you who are doing create content. And I realized, I ain't gonna tell you how much money I spend on super chats. What up, Joe? Disney, Netflix, and my brothers and sisters on YouTube. I can't tell you what's going on TV. And you know what? That is refreshing. It is. It's refreshing. It's crazy, man. So, this is what I do. I'm telling you, y'all, for those of you that really support like that, check your bank statements and then count it in a whole year. You're going to be like, damn. But it don't bother me. I was just bugging that I learned that you can count it as advertisement. You can claim it. Because this has become a business, and I don't mind. So I said, okay, I'll treat it accordingly. 88 salute. I was like, damn. And then I realized how much money I spent in quote-unquote advertising. I said, sheesh. Holy cow. It don't hurt. Because you know why? It's $5 here. You piss that money out anyway. But at least I have pages of that. I'd rather see pages and pages of super chats. $5, $10, $20, $50, $2, $1. I'd rather see pages of that than pages of, you swiped at the gas station for a pack of Newports and some bubble gum. Or you swiped here because you bought a bag of chips, and then really go through your bank statements. Damn, I spent here, spent here. I spent $200 just swiping at gas stations and Black and Milds and Newports and soda and super chatting and supporting the channel is more productive to me. And now, especially since I see that I can claim it on my taxes, I didn't know that until this year. I said, oh man, thank you, Dad. I said, man, but I don't mind. Listen, and I'm gonna get to the topic after I say this. Listen, people will hate and say, "Oh man, you just bum into super chats." I don't ask you to do that. They like, trust, and respect you, and they want you to keep doing what you're doing. You don't. It's a donation. Do you complain? Does Adidas complain? Do people hate on the owner of Adidas or Nike or Jordan or anybody and say, hey, man, all you do is bum for money for your product? That's my nigga right here. And he's not lying. He's not lying. Rent you. Rent you. Who else ain't got to rent you? Rent you. I pull up the other page. Big box of bikes to rent you. I want to make sure our family got wrenches. Yeah, Fern, when old boy took the shades off, feeling like Benzino. Yeah. Listen, I like Adidas sneakers. I like Adidas sneakers because I got flat feet. I have no arch in my feet. I got flat feet. And Adidas insides feel good. I can't wear Nikes because the arch is too high for me. So I don't like Nikes. So, see that? And it's Joseph, and he's not joking, man. He's a trill boss. Y'all know what that is. I pay to the LBBC website. And for those that don't know, I can tell you how many soldiers we got in there. And it's growing. I want Adidas to make millions off of me. I want those bloody capitalists to make millions off of me. You know why? Because I want them to provide me with more options. I got black sneakers. I got those neon green sneakers, orange sneakers. A pair of red ones I'm going to pick up. You got to look good in the gym. You know why? I'm going to be marketing myself. You are a walking billboard for another company. This is an Old Navy shirt. I forgot to make it. I forgot it. But people will walk around and oh man, you donating to 78. You bumming for super chats. Yeah. Y'all hear that clown say, "Oh, why don't you give half your proceeds to to Gerald McCollum? You a boxing channel." I said, "Motherfucker, did you donate to Eric Garner? You pro-cop, right? But you don't like what they did. Did you donate to him?" He said no. So good. So don't tell me what the fuck to do with my money. So I'm a walking billboard. So I'm glad y'all asked about my brand. And salute to my brother A Weapons. Because I'm gonna be a walking billboard for myself. I'm gonna be in the gym. It already happened. I went to the gym with my Drew Titan shirt. People like, what's that? That's me. That's dope. There's a lot of cats in there with their own brand. There's a dude in there right now with his own hoodie. Shit is dope too. He's his own brand. Bro, in the beginning of the stream, I said the chat is asking you to take your shades off. He said, I don't know what to tell him. He came on there disrespectful and trying to be rude, which I expected. But when shit got hot, what did he do? Shit got hot, what did he do? Them shades came off because he couldn't take it. I had the hiccups. Before I went live, I had the hiccups. I get the hiccups a lot. And oh yeah, Adidas Boost is very, very comfortable. So then I was trying to hold in the hiccup. He said, "Oh yeah." Very early in the program, he was like, "Oh yeah. You choking?" I said, "No, I ain't choking. I'm good." I was holding in the hiccups. But when I didn't run from his questions and I started grilling him, what did he do? Hold on, let me get some water. Yeah, you're gonna need it, right? Baron, I have it saved. I'll get away for you to watch the whole thing. It's a gem, but I didn't leave it up because that's not the energy I want to put up. I don't want people subscribing to my channel thinking that was what they was gonna get every day. But what I wanted people to see was that the love that we show for one another is unconditional. And what he needed to understand was that there's nothing he could do to debunk or stop what I have going on. And where I am in this realm is where he aspires to be. He can't stand the fact that people like, trust, respect me. And they show it by way of showing up every day, donating, and asking my opinion on something that I don't even know all about. I just know what I know. And they respect my opinion. He's 49 years old. He don't even have that. And what sucks is he got to be good at something. But instead of counting his own blessings, he's worried about the next man. And I didn't even know I didn't find out until the sister Destiny Black said, no, he was talking about you on the stream that had nothing to do with you yesterday. And he's trying to befriend everybody by degrading you. So when he hit up George, and I'm reading what he said to George, and salute to my brother George, because George told me everything. He showed me everything. He said, what is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this guy? George politely had to tell him, say, yo, I think you need to find something else better to do with your time. Why are you coming at me with this? Dude told George, I think he's bad for the boxing alumni. I said, George, is there some alumni that you're a part of or He says, I don't know what this guy's talking about. What alumni? I need to know what alumni he's affiliated with so I can fucking avoid it. Because I don't want to be in the same room with him. I don't want to be in the same 8-block radius as him. And when I get done with him, it's going to be legal. You cannot come within a certain amount of foot of Drew Type, Eric Reed. You can't come within 10 feet of Eric Reed, because if you do, your ass is going to get arrested. Yeah. His ego took over. He should have never had showed up. 3 troll accounts? Y'all have no idea who he hit up. I ain't even gonna tell y'all all the people he hit up. But what you do know, what you can know is all of them hit me up. All of them hit me up immediately. It was like, yo, what is this? I said, I don't know. Some dude. Because for a second, I didn't know who it is. I said, I don't know. Some dude digging in my personal life. I don't know. Who cares? And all the people that hit me up just said, yo, was you ever really a cop? You know why? Because they didn't care. They was like, oh, okay, troll. All right. Let me block them. And after that show, they hit me up after the show. Yo, if you need me to write something and send you screenshots of what this dude said and how he's stalking you, let me know. And the icing on the cake was when he got on the live and said, yeah. I said, you got 2 troll accounts of me? He said 3. I said, bet. And like I said, y'all don't know who's in that chat watching. His ego took over, which is why after a while he sat back in his chair and stopped talking. You know that man said to me on the chat, in the DMs, he said, does Transit know you make $5,000 a month on YouTube? Why the fuck would they know that? It's none of their business. And you know where he got that number? I did say it on a live stream. That was back when we couldn't shut off we couldn't put up the wall to keep the trolls out. Remember when y'all had to keep hitting trolls with the wrenches? With the racist shit they used to come in and say, remember that? So I said, yo, get my views up. Y'all get my money up. $5,000 a month and counting. You know when I said that? I might have said it before COVID. You know how long ago that was? That's over a year ago. So I said, damn, bro, you've been watching me that long? Then he denied it. I said, you couldn't. Okay, so you must have went into my archives and pulled that out. I don't remember what show I said that on. That was a long time ago. So either you was watching me that long, or you went through all of my material. Either way, I appreciate it. Because I'm making money off it. I'm a bloody capitalist, like Adidas. You see how I bring it full circle? And thanks to stalkers like him, because he is the people that I'm talking about. He's the people I'm talking about. Oh, about 3 or 4. Y'all remember Pete Puma? A whole lot of lumps. Thank you. He had time to do that the whole time. Watching me. Now watch this. He's in New York, right? If he's trying to build a channel, wouldn't it have made more sense for him to hit me up? Well, Trick hit him up first. We could have got together and I could have helped them. How many people y'all seen me put on my airwaves to build them up? Because they're trying to build their channel. I have no idea, man. All I do is help you. And I'm not even the biggest channel here. Every channel that I follow, I think is better than mine. That's my attitude. Because every time someone goes live, I learn from them. No matter how big or small they are. That's how I treat this. This is a blessing to me. Yeah, he was watching my shit on a Nokia. He probably got posters of me and shit. He's probably photoshopping pictures of me with him right now. You know how the stalkers You know, they cut the picture of their couple out. I could be posing with a girl, right? He'll cut the girl out and put his face there and shit. Looking ass. Creep. Well, it's okay. Because all I'm going to do is take the evidence to the precinct. Y'all know what's coming. And if it goes through, y'all know what's coming. Yeah, he got a shrine and shit. He got a shrine. And if everything goes according to plan, and I get the paperwork, I'm gonna announce it on my live. He has to stay away from me. And we're both in New York, so if I decide to go to a fight, and he decides to go to a fight, and I see him, I don't care if it's a mistake. I'm going. You're not allowed to be next to me. Stay the fuck away from me, dude. That's how you handle it. That's how you handle it like an adult. Right, Brian H? Because we're grown. We can't be running around talking about, I'm going to fuck you up when I see you. Because, you know, we got families, we got bills, we got mortgages, we got car notes. Nobody wants to go to jail. So you handle it by way of the law. Kai World, you know what he said? He told Trick, he said, yeah, man, I tried to hit him up so we could squash it. I said, I don't have this nigga number. What is he talking about? He tried to hit me up. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Tried to hit me up. You know what he calls trying to hit me up? He said, yeah, I was in your comment section. No, he said, I tried to hit you up in the chat. I said, that's impossible. You're blocked. He said, no, the comment section. I said, the comment section. I said, oh, yeah, that was you, Captain Chaos. Yo, you was never no jack. You was never no cop. You lying. I said, nigga, you need to stop digging in my personal life before you hurt yourself. And I blocked him. I said, that's not how you want to talk. That's not how you approach somebody. That's like me walking up to Joseph Townsend. Yo, Joseph, watch this. Someone walks up to you. Yo, I think you just a bitch ass nigga, man. Is that how you want to start a conversation with somebody? He could have just set up and said, yo, bro, can I talk to you behind the scenes? I have some questions for you. And it could have been about that. But the first thing I'd have asked him, like, yo, out of curiosity, why are you digging in my personal life? That would have been my question. What? What brought you there? No doubt, Brian H. This is all foolishness. You tried to reach out to me, but you insulted me first, and I'm supposed to give you attention? What? Who do you think I am? What do you think this is? But understand, this wasn't, see, when I first found out who it was, when I went to the Instagram and I saw his son, and I said, this kid, and I was convinced it was his son. I said, this can't be. I said, I'm going to ignore this kid. I said, this kid going hard, look at this little nigga. He going to fuck around and get hurt. He don't know what he's doing. And then when I did a little more research, I said, wait a minute, it's not him. I said, it's him. It's him. And then I found out more about him. I found out he's 49 years old. I said, wait a minute. What are you teaching your kids? What are you teaching your kids? But I took the live down. I have it, but I took it down because I didn't want that energy. I don't want people thinking that every day, 9:30, there's going to be a fallout circus. Or you had to go get you scared. You had to go get your family to come fight your battles. Bobby Brownjaw. No, I put you in direct contact with the people that you hit up with your troll account. Why did George get your real name and all the niggas got your troll account? Why do you respect George in his white face? Why are you speaking proper to him? But the niggas get the troll accounts. Y'all get what I'm saying? Nah, he's from Brooklyn. That punk motherfucker from Brooklyn. And he's a little dude, by the way. He's like about 5'5", 5'6", and he's overweight. I saw him standing next to Regis Prograde. I said, oh my God. No disrespect. At least Regis Prograde got hands. He gets paid millions of dollars to use them. But Regis Prograde is about this tall to me. And he was shorter than Regis. I said, man, this dude don't want no goddamn smoke. What is wrong with him? But the biggest question is, and this is why I kept putting super chats on the screen and announcing them to him. That was unconditional love, because nobody in here gives a fuck about what I do for them. Or used to do. No one cares. Why? They're here to listen to me talk boxing. Here's the bottom line. You see? There you go. Yeah. Yep. I was about to get real grimy. You know what I almost said to him? Little nigga, you mad because you see me and you realized that you got jerked in the genetics department. You looking at me, you're seeing a Dodonis. A Dodonis. And you're asking God every day, God, why? Why can't I look like that? Why my wife left? You know, I probably look like every bully that got all the girls and probably fucked the girls he wanted to fuck when he was growing up. There's 5 days in the work week. In a month, I will get at least 3 women that get on that bus and try and get my phone number. Because of what I do for a living, transit workers, we make good money. And I'm a handsome dude. All I can say is no thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm all right. Thank you very much. It's COVID. Please step behind the white line. Thank you very much. I still got PTSD off that shit. Y'all have no idea what I'm going through. For real. You're mad because I take my dick out and these fucking lights go dim. That's how big it is, little nigga. He probably would have been like, let me see. But anyway. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Because anybody you talk to that's on the job for real, they don't broadcast it because it could be a problem. It can get you killed. I repeat, it can get you killed. It can get you killed. And I forgot how it came out. And I think it came out on Fred's show, on the barbershop. I think it came out on Fred's show. He was talking about something, about a shooting. And I just started explaining to them how shootings work and, you know, the 5 force options. Y'all remember when I spoke about the 5 force options? Y'all remember that? Brian H., I don't know what state you practice in, but I'm sure you know there's different force options in different states. But in the NYPD, professional presence, all right, verbal commands, empty hand control, batons, mace, deadly physical force. When you bust that gun, you have to have exhausted all of this before you get to this. You have to explain it. This dude got a bullet in his chest and he's clinging to life. Why'd you do it? You got to be able to explain it. You fucking tell me what I didn't do or used to do, motherfucker. What the fuck you talking about? Fuck out of here. Watch this. Where he worked out of. I don't believe you. Stolen valor. I don't believe you. Where he worked out of. Bobby Brown, Joe. You know, the whole time he was jerking off. You know how many scenarios we had when we was in the academy when they said, yo, don't go partying and going to clubs and thinking you're going to pick up girls because you're a cop. You know, there were scenarios where dude was grandstanding. Yeah, you know, I'm on a job. I'm a cop. Yeah, I'm a cop. I'm a cop. Really? Shorty called her people. She was a gang member. What you think happened to the cop? He either got beat down or shot. There's a scenario. This is a true story. And I promise I'm going to get to the topic after this. True story. There was a cop. A bar was getting held up. When you go out, you really are supposed to have your ID because the ID can get you out of trouble, right? But you can't, it's a marriage. If you bring your firearm with you, you have to have your handcuffs. Handcuffs, ID, firearm. You can't just have no ID with your firearm because then there's just a guy walking around with a gun. You get in trouble for that. So what happened was, this dude had his ID, was unarmed, and he was in a lounge or a bar somewhere, and the bar got held up. So he's sitting there, and the guys are robbing the people. The fucking girl, somehow it slipped out that he was a cop. And for no reason, the robbers went up to him specifically and shot him in the head and killed him. He'd have lived if they didn't know he was an officer. Think about that. So when you're looking up somebody online and you're trying to put them on blast, if you're so pro-cop, you know you can put them in fucking danger. That's what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with what I used to do for a living. The dude just dislikes me and I never met him in my life. But you know what? I'm not going to say what I'm going to do, but... Oh, yeah, Brian H., of course. I'm not going to say what else is going to do, but there's something else going on there. I mean, I don't know. I made her bang this girl or something. I don't know. A lot of that was going on back then, back in the day. But I'm giving him enough shine. You already know what it is. Let's get to the topic. I got to put this meme up again. This shit is hilarious. Her. So you gonna let what we had go down the drain? Me. Fuck out of here. Yo, when are you done? Oh, yeah. Rikers? Yeah, Rikers is wild. Corrections, my brother's a CO. And Corrections is going through some shit right now. When is enough, man? In a relationship, is there backseats? How much can you take before you actually leave? I know the type of person I am. Well, I'm a lot more forgiving now because I just don't have time to hold on to hatred. But also, I don't hold on to anything that I let go. If I let it go, I let it go. You know what I'm saying? I went back and forth with one girl in my life, and this was when I was young, young, and I'm not gonna say mature. I'm gonna say young. You're uneducated about a lot of things. And after that situation, Queen salute. And after that situation, I snapped out of it. I didn't break up with her. First year, she was doing what she wanted. When I say doing what she wanted, I mean with her mouth. And Queen says, "What's the subject?" Queen, look. You get it, sis? You get it? When are you done? You know what I'm saying? When are you done? Now this girl and my boy Fern, he knows exactly who I'm talking about. That's my boy. First year, I was just feeling it out. Like, yo, what's going on? Why she like this? Why she? And you know what? After a while, you got to be like, yo, you know what? I don't care. Okay, this is her. You have to be in control of your own zen. You have to get in control of yourself. Yeah, I remember Bloodsport. That's the movie. Van Damme was acting before then, but that's the movie that put him on the map. The cult classic, Bloodsport. Y'all remember when he's fighting Bolo at the end? Y'all remember Bolo threw that shit in his eye? He was beating Bolo, and then he threw that shit in his eye. He couldn't see, and Bolo started throwing his ass around the ring. Y'all remember that scene? And Van Damme sits up and he starts screaming, like, yo, what the fuck? I'm winning, I can't see. Y'all remember that scene? And then he just had to calm down. And he starts remembering his training. And he took a big, deep breath. He said, Bolo Tyson Fury. Oh, man. So he takes a deep breath and he opens his eyes. He still couldn't see. Bolo goes to hit him. He catches the hand because now he could see with his other senses. He woke up. Guys, when y'all get out of bed, do y'all need the lights on when you get out of bed to use the bathroom at nighttime? Or do you maneuver because you know where shit is? I'm like that in my crib. I know where everything is. Sometimes you make a mistake and bump your pinky toe. That happens. But for the most part, you know where everything is. That's how relationships are. You got to know where things are. So this young lady I was dealing with at that time. Yo, Fred, how old were we? You still in the chat? Damn. That was 94? It was like 19. I mentioned him because he was there when I was dealing with him. We were young. And like 18 and 19 years old. And I had a Van Damme moment. I said, wait a minute. For whatever reason, this girl was maybe about a year or two older than me, if I remember correctly. This girl is pushing my buttons because she can. She likes having that control. I had to remove the control from her. I mean, she's doing the mature shit. Calling me at strange hours, and I'm hearing a bunch of dudes in the background. And her girlfriends. Yo, where you at? I'm waking up. Yo, what's up? Yeah, what's up? How you doing? What's all that noise? Yo, we at so-and-so house. I don't know who so-and-so is. You hear a bunch of dudes in the back. Yeah, you know, some. Y'all, put your shirt on. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, what? Okay, so why'd you call me? Why'd you call me? And then when I meet up with her, she's telling me about the good time they had and what her girlfriends did. Sexual things, almost like borderline sexual things. But you was there, you did nothing. She left that up for my speculation. She needed me to think that so many guys want her to make her feel good, just to watch my reaction. Well, honey, you know what else I learned about her? She had daddy issues, and she swears she didn't. But where's your father? Her mother, nice woman, but she was angry, potty mouth, and apple don't fall far from the tree. This was the first girl I dealt with that was allowed to curse in front of her mother. I was like, what the fuck is happening in this house? Yeah, ma, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. Oh, fuck it. Say, fuck out of here. I've never seen anything like that. I never seen anything like that. I was like, I wasn't used to that. So, yeah, main boxing back, and she was playing mind games. But see, as a young man, you got to go through that. So you can learn. Where's your father? I don't give a fuck about him. But she had a little sister. Right? I said, well, what's up with that? He wanted a boy. Okay. Where is he? He lived in California. Now the younger sister loved him and wanted to flew out there to California to hang out with him. But as she got older, the older sister, which was the woman I was dating, she was resentful. He went out to California, got another girl, knocked her up, had a boy, and that's the woman he married. But my ex had an older sister and a younger sister. The older sister, you know, I was just sitting there replaying it in my mind. That was dysfunction at its finest. Because the younger sister, years later, yo, Fern, you in the chat? Tell me if I'm lying if you're in the chat. I should text this dude, make sure here. I swear he's my right hand to God. We was at a strip club like about 5 years later, and we saw the younger sister sliding on the pole. I'm not even kidding. And she came up straight up to us. He was like, yo, E, look. And she walked up to us with her boobs out. Hey, what's up? And we was like, oh, that club was hell. Because we also saw one of our boys' younger sisters in there. Ruined the hope, man. Man, y'all ever went to a strip club and saw somebody's little sister? You want to talk about ruin? I said, I hate this. We sit at the bar like, oh boy. Erection vanish. Bad business. But my ex's little sister, it wasn't as, it was still creepy. Oh my God, bro. You know, I'm gonna do a show on that. Going to the strip club and seeing somebody. There you go. Fern, I'm not lying. I ain't gonna say her name, but we went over there. We saw our boy's younger sister one time, and then the other time, we saw my ex-girl's younger sister. There was a spot called Golden Lady in the Bronx. We saw her up in there. And at 4 a.m, she bought us breakfast. That's a true story. Mad uncomfortable. Word, Joe. Man. Horrible, man. Mad uncomfortable. But she bought us breakfast. She got some free food. Fucked up, man. Anyway, her sister, my girlfriend, back then, by the time we saw her younger sister, it was about 5 years later. But her sister, my girlfriend at the time, would do shit. But she had daddy issues. And once I snapped out of it and said, wait a minute, I ain't got to take this shit from her. I remained in the relationship. But I had to let her know who's boss. Not who's boss of the relationship, but who's boss of me. I'm in control. Fellas, pay attention. Women, pay attention. You are in control of what you do and how you handle yourself. Heard what I say? You know how many black men are in jail or dead over a situation involving a woman? And when you listen to the situation, you're like, man, bro, I know you don't want to hear this now because you're about to get 25 to life. But all of that shit, you could have walked away from. I don't care if you walk into your house and catch Puma Abdallah from Ghana with 14 inches plowing your wife from behind. I don't care. Let him finish. Go in the kitchen, get yourself a little drink, turn on 78. When he's done, have him leave the crib, and you tell him, hold on, wait a minute. I hope you drove. You tell her, you know the bags that y'all take on vacation you got in the closet? Pack all your shit, and you got to go with Puma from the Ivory Coast in Africa. You got to go with him. Go. Out. You are in control of you. Van Damme catching Bolo's hands. Blinded with his eyes open. Boop. Throw him. Get him out of there. Word, you remember that? Dexter St. Jock. Brothers, sisters. Oh, I see these sisters cutting up clothes, and you know how many of these judge shows that you see? Oh man, she cut up my Nikes and she put acid on my car. Well, he cheated on me. Guess what? You still gotta pay for all that shit. You gotta pay for $3,000. You cut up all his Jordans. That's $3,000 right there. You cut up his what are these $500 Jesus kids wearing? True Religions? You cut those up. You pour bleach on his shit. $5,000 worth of damage because he fucked some girl. Ridiculous. I was watching one of these judge shows. Dude went to sleep and woke up and he had long dreads and she cut his hair. Now watch this. She cut his locks. He was growing his locks for like about 12 years. Cut his locks. Now he on there with a Caesar. What happened? Word, take Makabu with you. What happened? Oh, he was cheating on me. Long story short, you know what it was? He was seen in the mall with another woman. Shorty's friend told her, yo, I see him with this girl. I'm with this girl. He said, the girl's with me right now. Came into the courtroom. The judge says, is this the girl? The friend says, yeah, that's the girl. He looks, he says, this is my cousin? You should have saw these two dumb bitches' face. So you cut his hair, suing you for that. You ruined your relationship because your friend said, I saw him in the mall with the girl and she was very pretty. I don't know, Brian H. must have. But she had to pay him in damages over her friend's words. She didn't investigate it. She just got to cut. When did your friend's words become more powerful than the person you're in a relationship with? Oh, bro, don't tell me that. I had a broad break my $500 pool stick because she said to pay for it because I said I'm going to take her to small planes. Bro, look, man. That's why gyms are important. Go hit the bag. You know what I mean? Yeah, Joe, he was pissed. He was pissed. Go hit the bag. Go cry if you need to cry about it. Do what you gotta do. Don't get yourself in trouble. You know, yo, let me tell you the story. This is a true story. Your Fern, you remember this shit? Remember my brother was doing security at that supermarket years ago? Well, one morning he came home. He was working the overnight, 12 to 8, right? He came home. He's talking to my mom, right? Yeah. All right, bro. Yeah. P.E.P. The brother was like, yo, something happened last night, right before my shift started. I said, what happened, man? He said, yo, man, this young dude I work with got shot. I said, he's all right? No, he's dead. Shot right in the head. I said, what? What happened? Well, the dude was like in his mid-20s. And older fella walks up to him right before his shift ended, asked him his name, he told him, and clapped him right in the fucking face. Boom! Put the gun away and just stood there. Police came, put your hands in the air, whatever, cuffed him. Why'd you do it? All the dudes kept saying in the back seat of the sector car was, how would you feel if somebody was fucking your wife? And this was an older fella, like from what I was told, the guy was in his like late 50s or whatever. He had gray hair and everything. Well, Grandpa was dating a younger woman in her mid 20s, and this dude I used to work with my brother was sleeping with that woman. The husband found out, went to his place of work, and sent him home to the Lord. Now here's the shit. Young man's dead. That man's going to jail the rest of his life because New York don't have a death penalty. Well, unless something's changed. That woman, I guarantee you, is over it by now. She's on to the next. One dead, one in jail, she's over her life. My mother sat me and my brother and my sisters in front of the TV, and we saw every episode of Popeye. Why are you making us watch Popeye? Why are you making us watch Popeye? Well, in real life, Bluto gets shot because Popeye can't beat him up without no spinach. Spinach is the gun, y'all. Spinach is the gun, y'all. Bluto gets shot. Popeye goes to jail. Oliver's on to the next. How do Popeye episodes go? Bluto, the old ones. Not when Bluto was fat and he was Diesel. He comes in with a big old chin and hey. And for the first part of the episodes, Oliver's infatuated with Bluto. And Popeye's a lame. And what happens? Bluto tries to steal a kiss. And she's like, whoa, I ain't trying to go that far. No. You did all of this. You gave me all this rhythm. I want my kiss. And it's, help, Popeye. Popeye comes in. He starts getting his ass kicked. He takes that spinach. He punches Bluto and he goes flying around the world and shit. That's the gun. I'm strong to the finish when I eats me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Real life, Bluto's dead. Popeye's in jail. And olive oil is the representation. Olive oil wasn't fly. See, I gotta look deep into this shit. Olive oil was a skinny, ugly chick. She was insecure. So she needed to act out and do things to get a reaction from Popeye. Y'all ever thought about that? But then when she got the reaction from Bluto, she didn't like it. I didn't want to go that far, but it's too late. Yeah, girl, I slept with him, but I didn't know he was gonna keep calling me. I didn't know he was gonna stalk me. I didn't know he was gonna be at my house. Now my man's going through my phone asking me questions. You did this. Fellas. Yo, man, I just slept with her, man. I didn't know she was gonna be in my phone. I didn't know she was gonna try and friend me on Facebook or on Instagram. I ain't know, man. You listen, man, she live all the way in Pennsylvania now. Now she done found my girl and she's DMing her and yeah. It's real life shit. There's messages and all of this shit, man. Brother Joseph said, after I caught my ex cheating on me, I walked away and booked my trip to Colombia. 3 months later, I was eating plantains, rice, and peas and forgot she ever existed. Bro, perfect. Listen, man. There are no mistakes. There are no mistakes. There are no mistakes. Things are done for a reason. And if people do certain things, they let you know who they are. That's why I like using you catching your girl catching back shots from 14 inches from the Ivory Coast in Africa. Decision making time. It's gonna be a shot. Oh, how could she? Yo, no. She did you a favor. The world ain't over. The world ain't over. Van Damme catching Bolo's hand. Wake up. You're accountable for you. Hope she does well. Hope she does well. Because you know what normally happens? They realize that was just a slam. This dude ain't feeling me like that. I was just weak for him for whatever reason. This dude over here, that was home. This dude over here, I was just playing around. I just needed the itch scratched. And you was too much of a coward to let your man know that. Okay? Now, if the brother could get over it, he can get over it. I don't tell people how to feel. But when is enough enough? My ex that I'm talking about, her mouth. She kept trying to do shit to make me jealous. I used to get real mad, and then I said, wait a minute. I'm not doing it. Fellas, you can get so caught up in that shit, you miss your own blessings. You hear me say that. People, the haters, they're so worried about what we're doing, they're not counting their own blessings. I was so angry with her and playing chess in my head, like what is she gonna do next and what's this and what's that. I was ignoring a lot of girls that was giving me rhythm and flirting with me. And I said, wait, hold on. Don't worry about this dumbass for. I had a cute little African chick that lived right near me, giving me rhythm. I said, wait a minute, huh? Had another chick that I went to school with. Wait a goddamn minute. First of all, Mark, I'm sorry that happened to you. Again, I can't tell people how to feel. I can't tell people how, it's their relationship. Sometimes this is why it's important to have a conversation. Well, let me finish my point with my ex. When I started to wake up, think of the Van Damme catching Bolo's hand. You wake up and all your senses are activated and you can fight better. When I say fight, I don't mean fight her. I'm saying fight your feelings and just come to grips with stuff. You become a better fighter. That's a better way of saying it. You become a better fighter. When I stopped caring about what she said, I'm out. It's 3 in the morning, you come to my house to let me know that you're out and about with some girls. I hear dudes in the back. Okay, have fun. Call me at a decent hour. I'm trying to sleep, bitch. Get out of here. And then when I stopped answering the phone at 3 in the morning. Yeah, Saturday I was out here and I was like, okay, yeah, I ain't asked. Get down and lick these nuts though. You're here now. I don't care what you was doing Saturday. You're here now. Open wide. After a few months of that, it was like, do you care if I go out? No, you're grown. I don't buy your clothes. All right? I don't tell you what to wear. I don't buy your clothes. I don't tell you how to talk. I'm not your father. I'm not your father. not your father. And you're a little older than me. So you're capable of making your own decisions. You'll see me when you see me. That's the force. The light. But with her, for a while, she sent me to the dark side. The dark side. That bitch done made me a Sith. And when I was a Sith, she got me a lot of respect. A lot of respect. Now, she started bringing me around. And some of her friends were on some, hey, you ain't tell me you had a handsome boyfriend. Why didn't she? I had to behave like a nonchalant asshole to get respect from her because she understood that D-Man Jr. in the building. Salute. Now all of a sudden when we go out, she would hold my hand. I'm about to say something, I don't know the fuck you judge me. She became so submissive because I became the asshole that was required to get her respect, which is what I didn't want to be. Flowers, roses, and shit like that, she didn't appreciate. I literally had to like ignore her to get respect. And she became so submissive that I had a threesome with her and her older sister. That's a true story. Do you know she could never say anything to me, like in life? And there was never any beef. There was never any beef. There was never any beef. I left her. When I was done, I said, hey, I'm done. I'm good. But she wanted to build after that. I'm good. Left her ass. But, well, I gotta be all of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's a true story. So after that night, I said, you know, if she had to get on her high horse and start showing her ass in public, start talking all loud and shit, all I gotta do is look at her and be like, yo, should I call your sister? Don't worry, Picasso, that show's coming. That show's coming. But anyway, Mark Wunderlich had a, you know, Mark, I'm glad, first of all, I'm glad you're on here talking about it or mentioning it to the family rather than doing something that will land you behind bars. Now, I don't know what the situation is because you only know what you said. I'm sure she probably got friends that she probably, I'm just going to assume, because I don't know, but she probably told that to. And, you know how some people can be, they enable that bullshit. Yeah, well, girl, you needed it, girl. Oh, girl, you needed it, girl. Oh, it's okay, girl. No. Don't okay her to death. Tell me when I'm being stupid. Tell me when you're being, please. Tell me when I'm being silly. Tell me when I'm fucking up. That's friendship. Because a lot of the relationship advice that these women get be from their single friends. Or divorced friends. Fucking stupid. Now, I don't know what happened, but what I am is I'm glad you're here talking about it and not behind bars. One thing I do notice that if you're Nitty G, salute. If You started off at the light, and you're around a chick that wants to make you a Sith Lord. These are Star Wars references, family. If she wants to turn you into a Sith, you don't need to be around her. Because what you want to do is get back to who you are. You want to get back to who you really are. You want to get back to the light. This is where you want me. Queen says, I don't understand why women claim to want a good man, but then shit on him when they actually get one. A lot of it, based off of my experience that I've seen, it's they have issues within themselves. These women have issues within themselves. They like I said, my ex, she had father issues, and she swore to God she didn't. She swore to God she didn't. She had daddy issues. She needed to go out to California and sit down and let it out and have a conversation. Because how she conducted herself was ridiculous. But I learned, I don't leave any situation without learning. And I learned so much from that situation. I learned from it, and it shaped me. Later on in life, I spoke on Miss Vern yesterday. I met Miss Vern. She was an older chick. Used to mess with her daughter. But, she took over. She was giving me free game. And she was giving it to me. I learned. Diana said, men need respect. Women need love. When we as a people do that, a lot of breakups would never be. Hashtag real talk. I agree. All we want is respect. You know what I'm saying? And if we out here conquering the world, to keep the roof over their heads, you know what I'm saying? And 10-hour work shifts, boss don't like you, public don't like you, but we out here getting it done. When we come home, all we want is a hot meal and some silence for a little while. We shouldn't have to walk in the fucking door to, where you been, what you doing? Damn. The kids are all dirty. You ain't even wash the goddamn kids. No food. I smell food in the house. I said, damn, I know I smell the food. Right? Where's my plate? Damn. Can I get some respect? You gotta earn respect. Wait a minute. I'm working a job. Sometimes most dudes working 2 jobs. These lights are on. The nails are done. Can I park here for a minute? There's no other way to say this, but y'all bitches need to hit the gym and get your shit in shape. I was almost 400 pounds, man. Killing myself. And I said, I gotta fix this. But some of these women out here walking around, all these high-ass expectations, they damn near want a LL Cool J. A 6-pack. Nigga gotta be a millionaire, or at least a strong 6 figures. A 6-pack. A big dick, gotta be Superman in the bedroom. Making millions of dollars, but he has to have all this time to fuck with her. He gotta be a Hollywood star, a millionaire, rapper, Superman in the bedroom. Right? It has to give you 120% of his attention, undivided attention. Never mind the fact that he got to put in work to make that money, but he has to have your undivided attention. No, I'm sorry. You have to have his undivided attention. And then I look at y'all, and y'all built like fire hydrants. The fuck? The fuck out of here. Get your shit up. All these high expectations. And I don't give a fuck how anyone thinks about it. I don't care what they say. I was listening to this conversation, you know how many times, but there's a lot of conversations that stick out of my head. I was at a lounge one night, and I'm listening to these chicks talk about men. They were talking about men. And they were behind me. And I'm just listening to the shit. It was shit. Niggas this, niggas that, niggas this. First of all, your language is all wrong. You get what you put out. Now again, they were amongst each other, so that's just how they talk. But there was something about them that I got the idea that that's how they conduct themselves in life. That was just a little thing that I had in my head. I said it could be, you know what I said about the multiple hats thing. Maybe they're just comfortable amongst each other, and how they're talking with each other is not how they're gonna talk to a man. But okay. But the shit they were saying was unreal, and it was so unreasonable. You wanna know why I was unreasonable? I need a man that look like this, and a man look like that, and he gotta make more money than me. I make $50,000 a year. What the fuck am I do with a nigga that's making $25,000 a year? $25,000 a year. He working at McDonald's. Never mind the quality of man. Maybe he's making $25,000 a year at McDonald's. Maybe he go to work every day. Maybe he's into pampering you and rubbing your feet, helping around the house. Maybe. Let me tell you why I didn't match. When I got up, paid for my drink, I turned around and looked. All four of them bitches' stomachs was hanging over the goddamn table. And every man that I heard them describe, unless he had a fat fetish, he wouldn't even look at that goddamn table. One of them bitches, they were so fat, they looked Asian. Her eyes was like this. Her fucking cheeks had the blotches on her face. I said, oh my fucking God. That's who was saying that shit. The whole time I'm sitting there listening, I'm like, yo, when I leave this bitch, all them bitches better look like India Arie and Beyonce and Kelly Rowland sitting there. Nope. Newsflash. I never gave a shit about how much money a chick made. I look at a chick, I would never say, well, how much money she make. And if you do, if you're that type of guy, you's a bitch ass nigga. I'm glad you mentioned Lizzo, Joseph, because guess what? Listen, that woman is talented, and she got some, she got some mental thing going on with her because of her weight. Listen, my thing is this: if you don't like your weight, do something about it. I did, but if you're comfortable in yourself, you ain't got to broadcast. Just be you. Lizzo's a talented singer. She plays instruments, but she acts out in a way that's unbecoming. I would rather her just be talented and dancing on stage or whatever. Don't go start bouncing around in thongs and shit. I had to unfollow her on Instagram. I started following her to support her, and then one day she's on there in a thong making it clap, and I'm like, wow. And contrary to, and it's not because of her size. I think she's beautiful, but it got a little unbecoming with all of these girls running around on Instagram with their waist snatched, big old hips, big old ass, big old titties, but you got a flat stomach. It don't match, babe. Now I'm a man. If it comes on my timeline, I might stop and look at it. I'm a man. But come on. Lizzo is inspirational to a girl that wants to be talented on stage, singing, playing instruments. But God damn it, I wouldn't have my niece or my daughters looking at her doing that. You gotta draw the line. Did I say she was ugly? No. But what's ugly It's any woman sitting around talking about what a man's gonna do for them or what kind of man they want and all this superhero shit. But what's worse is when I turn around and I see that sitting at the table, what makes you think a man of high value like that, with all these muscles and all this money, is gonna look at you? Because when you look like that, the first thing that we think is you're not motivated. The only thing that motivates you is McDonald's. You don't have the discipline to even get to a fucking gym and walk on a treadmill. You don't have the discipline to put down a fucking drink. What is a man gonna do with an undisciplined woman? You were supposed to be there to help this dude. What do you mean by help? Well, he's out there conquering the world. You don't know what he's going through. That 6 figures he's making, that $1 million he's making, he's doing some shit for that. And there's people coming for his head. In corporate America, there's always somebody trying to knock you off your fucking, knock you off your pedestal. It's a dog eat dog. 10-hour work days, 12-hour work days. Brian H. is a lawyer. He can tell you about that. There's always someone gunning for you. If you work at a law firm, it's the new guy. He's on fire. He's 21 years old, top of his class. He's hungry. He coming in looking good, smelling good. Shit like that happens. All that movie shit, that shit is real. It's based off of true shit. There's always someone trying to take your head off. So when that man comes home, why is it out of the ordinary to have a plate of fucking food waiting for him, to have the house clean, make sure the kids ain't walking around looking crazy, running around in their shitty underwear? Clean these fuckers up. Make sure the homework is done. Make sure the house is smelling good. Make sure you look good for that man. Unless he has a, dare I say, fetish for overweight women, that's one thing. But when that company party comes in, how about look good for him? I'll never forget, I was reading this thing. This is when I first discovered the internet. This woman put out this thing and she said, listen, I'm a beautiful woman, and I'm not a gold digger, but I think I deserve this type of guy. She described this guy, and of course, it was some damn near millionaire, and she deserves this lavish lifestyle, and I'm a Park Avenue woman, and I'm a Madison Avenue. Those of you that have never been to New York, Madison Avenue downtown, that's where the millionaire shop. The watch store down there, what is it? That Floyd Mayweather had on his trunks. Well, the store is actually on Madison Avenue. The cheapest watch in that store is $2,000 that I've seen. And this chick, Hublot, there you go. That's it. The store is downtown. The cheapest watch in there that I seen was $2,000. The cheapest one. So I'm reading what this woman says, and I don't see a picture. I'm just reading it. And she had all these high expectations. And some of the women was like, yeah, that's fair. You're not being rude about it, whatever. I mean, okay, you ain't got to be rude. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, but it's still rude. I can say, fuck you very much. It's still rude. So this dude responded and said, okay, there's nothing wrong with what you're saying, and good luck in all your endeavors and trying to find what you need. But the man you described, I meet that criteria, but I have my own expectations. Now you gave your measurements. Now I know age plays a factor. For example, Sylvester Stallone is still in shape. And Sylvester Stallone is like 70 years old. He still has a six-pack. But look at his body now as opposed to how he looked in 1983 when he started Rocky 3. The body type is different, but he's still in shape. but his body type has changed. You understand? So he says, you have to meet a requirement. If these are your requirements as a woman, here's my requirements as a man. I don't want you getting past a certain weight. You say you're about, I forgot what her weight was. Let's just say it was 120. You're 120 now. So 10 years from now, I don't want you any heavier than 130. I want children. All right? Once you spit them kids out, I'm only giving you 5 to 10 pounds. You got to work that weight off. I will pay for your gym membership. You have to. I will give you an allowance for upkeep, your hair, your nails, on top of the shopping for the house. I want X amount of kids. But you have to maintain a certain weight. And I require sex when I require it. Those are my requirements. Don't you know those women attack that man? Word, my main boxing bracket, they say stop fat shaming. Fuck out of here. Check this shit out. Trying to think of somebody. Can Danny DeVito pull Beyonce? A Beyonce type of woman? Not necessarily Beyonce, but a Beyonce type. There's a lot of women walking around. My boy that was just in the chat, his ex-wife looked better than Beyonce. Here's my right hand to God. Here's my right hand to God. She was Jamaican and white mixed. And she looked better than Beyonce. Here's my right hand to God. But she was fucking crazy. She didn't appreciate shit. That's why he divorced her ass. But can a guy that look like Danny DeVito hold a chick like Beyonce? Let's say a chick like Beyonce. Listen carefully, y'all. A chick like Beyonce is in the club, and Danny DeVito walks up to her, hey, how you doing? And she look at him and laugh. Now watch this. What if it's really Danny DeVito? What do we know about him? I don't know his net worth, but I know he's a millionaire. I know that. And that shorty, if she knew that, her girls would be like, nah, you better, that's money right there. That's the difference. That's the difference. That's the difference, y'all. So a man's value never decreases as long as his bank account is up. Do y'all get that? It never decreases, which is why you'll see old ass men with women and they double their age. You'll see a 60-year-old man with a 25-year-old wife because she's trying to secure the bag. And he could be 400 pounds and he could be Shaq, but like 900 pounds. And ugly as hell. But his net worth could be $10 million. She secured the bag. He could be ugly as sin. Grizzly Adams, look at that. And women will never question that. But Danny DeVito or Grizzly Adams, right? That's right, Flavor Flav, right? Grizzly Adams couldn't bag a Beyonce-looking chick. If he didn't have Danny DeVito money, because it didn't make sense. Do y'all follow the point? Y'all see the point I'm making? So when we say, other than your looks, what the fuck are you bringing to the table? Are you bringing to the table? Looks run out. Looks run out. But if a man, if he looked like, I don't know, who women think is handsome? Y'all, ladies, y'all still think Shamar Moss handsome? Whatever. So let's say by the time you met him when he's 25, and he was only making $50,000 a year, right? You knew him that long, right? Now he's 55. Now he's a millionaire. And he done gained literally 100 pounds. And he has a bullfrog neck. He needs some dental work done in the back. But now he's a millionaire. He can still pull a woman because he's worth something. But meanwhile, when a woman is 55, what does she bring to the table? Are anybody out here looking for a 55-year-old woman to start something with? It's just a question. I mean, date, have a good time, that's one thing. I'm talking about to build and have a relationship. And this ain't a shot towards the sisters that are in that age group. I'm not saying that. This is just a reality check. Some sisters are good by themselves. That's fine. But just peep what I'm saying. Just follow me on that. You get what I'm saying? Joe said, I dated a chick who told me you have to be worthy for me to give you head. But then she says she wants to move her and her daughter into my house to be stay at home mom. What? Nigga, what? Joe, no, she didn't. You serious? Yo, listen, let me ask you a question, Joe. If you got the head, was it like groundbreaking? Because you got to be nice with yours. She wanted you to come in her life and be the stepfather. That's another, man, you know, that's a whole other show. That's a whole other show. They want you to come in here and be the goddamn stepfather. All these demands, all these requirements. Some of these brothers out here don't even got kids. They want you to come in there and not only date them, but you got to be around their kids. You ain't signed up to be a dad. You just want to date this chick and have a good time. You already done fucked up. Whoever you laid up with. Jesus Christ. You laid up with Pretty Ricky from the club. Let him impregnate you. Now he's not good enough, and now you want me to come in there and take care of you and this guy's child? Who, in a lot of cases, these women are still seeing on the side. Fuck. Oh, word. Y'all never good. Good. Keep her away from you. For real, for real. That's crazy. But you know, when you're done, you're done. Now, getting back to my ex, when I was done, there was no, I was finished. I said, yeah, I'm done with it. It was a clean break. I know she was in her feelings about it, but it was a clean break. But I put up with it for a good while. At that point, she just became a lab rat. And I learned what I could, and then, you know, Miss Vern, I learned from her. And I had some situations. Family, don't ever walk away from a situation without learning something. Don't be so mad at a situation that you're blinded by the blessings that is given you. They are things that I applied to my future relationships that I learned from that woman. And I didn't apply it in a negative way. I said, okay, I see what this is. This is something just like she did. Let me see how I handle this. Oh, I remember this is similar to what she did. Let me just see how this plays out. I didn't take it into the next relationship with my guard up like, oh yeah, what she did. No. I just let it play out. I said, oh, I think I know what this is. Let me see what it is. And I wasn't hurt, but I was aware. There's a difference. That's how you learn. I
I didn't have sore feelings in the next situation. Boy, I tell you, learned so much, man. I'm still learning. You know what I mean? So, take control of yourself, man. You're in control of your own emotions. And when enough is enough, walk away. Fellas, I don't care what you catch her doing. I don't care what you... Think about prison. Think about the worst prison that you've ever seen or heard about. Think about being in a box and you're only able to go out when someone's telling you to go out, and all you're surrounded by is other dudes. You gotta take a shit, and at any point a guard could look in there and look at you. And think about that next week when you're in the goddamn prison, like, yo, I could have walked away. Right now, I'd be watching 78 Sports TV, and I'm sitting in this damn cell. Because in a moment of rage, I punched her in the face, and she fell down the stairs and died. I didn't think that was going to happen, but what? That's right, Picasso. What you should be worried about is your credit score. Fellas, you're the catch. Ladies, you should be so motivated to find the catch so you can help him build a legacy. And that's the teamwork that everyone's talking about. That's the teamwork. While he's out here getting it, you should be at the door. Come on home, baby. I got dinner waiting for you. It's Friday night. I done sent the kids away, or the kids went to bed early. I got some drinks. If you're in the mood, I got the game on. So after you watching the Rangers or the Yankees or the Mets or the Knicks or the Nets, I got something for you in that bed. I don't mean the bath water, house clean, smelling. Look what I made for you. Whole time he's like, yo, we 3 months ahead on the mortgage. That overtime out there, we got more money in the bank. And y'all both look at each other in the eyes and go, yo, I'm gonna tear your ass up tonight. Life is good. That's the teamwork right there. That's the teamwork. While he's getting it, he should come home to relax. Today, sisters be out here like, yo, I'll do that if he deserve it. So let me get this straight. He put a ring on your finger. Y'all done walked the aisle, and you still talking about if he deserves it? You already lived. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Figuring out whether he deserves it or not is the dating phase. Yo, we are fucked up, man. These chicks don't know what teamwork is. Man. Y'all remember 22 Tools, Jay-Z? Too many bitches want to be ladies. So if you a hoe, I'ma call you a hoe. Cause too many bitches are shady. Too many bitches give these niggas too many chances. Too many brothers wanna be lovers, don't know what romance is. Too many bitches stuck up for too many sexual advances. No question, Jay-Z got too many answers. That line, that's off Reasonable Doubt, 22 Tools. That line stuck in my head. That was the realest shit I ever heard. In those bars, he just described what we was going through. It's been downhill ever since. And I'll say this. Yeah, that's right. That's right, main boxer bike, exactly. Kane, what up? Wow. Oh shit. Oh my God, chill. Oh my God, man.
Oh shit. I agree, man. Some of these sisters got us out here. We have to. We gotta do all of this shit. Your coochie's not the goal, ladies. It's not. We can get coochie. Y'all think we could just get it anyway? Yo, newsflash. It's very hard for us to get laid. It's not what you think. Some of y'all think, yo, you go to a strip club, you can get pussy. No. A lot of those chicks in the club are gay. Seriously. A lot of the women that are strippers, they're gay. Not bisexual, they're gay. And their girlfriends be in the club with them. Those are the girls with the baseball caps looking like little boys running around in there. That's their husbands. Walking around with strap-ons. Divine says salute. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. It's fucked up out here in these streets. Whereas, ladies, and you know this to be true, y'all got a lot of men's numbers in your phone. Boss Red, salute. You got a lot of men's numbers in your phone. Send out a group text to only those men in the phone. Pick 20. Say, yo, look, I'm drunk. First person at my door, first person to answer this text is going to get this cool kitty cat tonight. Now, meanwhile, all of those dudes, you probably never had him like that or whatever. You probably have told somebody, yo, nah, not him. That's my brother. We just cool. We just friends. Throw coochie at him. See if y'all really friends. Because if y'all really friends, he going to be like, what are you talking? Nah, we cool. But 100%. These dudes will smash. Yo, dude, it's rare that a guy has it like that. Puts out a group text and it's with 20 female contacts in his phone. Yo, who wants to come get this D tonight? One, you get lucky. And that's probably the chick that you want to deal with. You understand what I'm saying? So this is crazy talk. All of this, you have to be worthy or whatever. Please. That's why we out here losing. Everybody's forgot their role. Dudes walking around here with the Prince jeans, with their goddamn cheeks hanging out. Eyebrows all shaped up, looking better than their girls. They in the mirror longer than their girls. Wearing tight pink shirts with glitter in their hair. I've seen it. But you's a man though. Women walking around, oh, I don't need no man. Okay. All right. You're gonna turn around, your ass gonna be 60 years old. Looking for a date. Fix yourself. You're screwed. Joe, you absolutely right. You know, there's a whole movement where these brothers are going out of the country to find wives, and they're successful. Y'all seen that? There are men leaving this country. And I'm not talking about call girls and nothing like that. They're leaving this country to go find wives in other countries. And they are winning. It's a whole movement right under your nose. I just saw I forgot the name of this man's YouTube channel. He's somewhere in Thailand. A black man. Found his wife. It's not what you think. He found his wife. She cooks, she cleans, I saw the video. She was doing his nails. He went out to the club with her. She was dressed all nice, took him home to the family. And you know what he's doing now? Brothers are hitting him up like, yo, how do I do that? And she didn't look bad.
got brothers coming down there to those countries to find wives, because those countries, understand, those countries, their financial shit is fucked up. And if these people can say, yo, look, I need to know that my daughter's gonna be taken care of. I need to know my daughter's gonna be taken care of. Can you take care of my daughter? And he come down there and introduce himself to the family. They speak English down there. Then he bring them back up here. And she cook, clean, get my nails done, and everything's okay. Baby, I don't feel like it today. I don't want to talk. I just want to watch the game and go to bed. And she's cool with that. Now, why is that bad? Try and tell a black woman in America to do that shit. All you get is this. When the fuck does submission become a bad thing? Boss Red, you right though. They get around here. Man, listen. I'm gonna say this. My boy is Jamaican, and he married his wife in Jamaica, whatever, and everything was fine. And when they moved to the States, they moved into a Jamaican neighborhood. And what the problem was, they got around their own people, and the girls got around his wife. They said, no, it's not like that up here. Up here, we can do this, this, and that. We can act out. We can be unbecoming. We can dress a certain way. And we can talk back to our husband. We can actually force the envelope. And they can't touch us now. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying if your wife get out of line, put hands on her. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, I've seen situations where women have forced the line to the point where it's like, whoa, how much is he supposed to take? Because if a man was in his face like that, that dude would have knocked him out. But now Shorty's in his face like she want beef, like she's really gonna kick his ass. And if he raises his hand, if she's hitting him, the moment he hit her, he's a woman beater. But he got scratches all on his face now. This part right here, Joseph on it. Women in other countries are raised to be wives no matter their occupation. Maintaining their household is key. Yeah, not here. And it's a domino effect. It's a domino effect because the baby daddy era, the destruction of the black household, where women chose public assistance over having a man in the house. And it's interesting. It's interesting because when welfare came about, they said, look, we're going to help you, but we have to know that you have no help. Where's the husband? Where's the father of the child? Oh, he's not here. Well, we're going to give you money, food stamps. We're going to give you public housing. So the rent's like $2. But you can't have no man in the house. We're going to sporadically send people. Yo, listen, I knew a woman. This was a friend of an elder of mine. And every time these people would come check on her house, one time, the dude had to jump out of bed and hide in the closet and put some clothes on top of him. This was a game everyone played. You see brothers walking around outside because like, yo, them people gonna come check in the house. I can't be in the house. They just walking around outside. And what happens when you walk around outside just aimlessly? The police, yo, what you doing? Where you going? Now follow me on this. You got brothers walking around outside not doing nothing. Police will stop, question, and frisk you. Now you're walking around. Where you going? Nowhere. What you say? Get on the wall. Damn. You got ID? Here's my ID. Where do you live? You don't want to tell them where you live. You know why? Because if it says they run your name, it says you live at that address. Section 8 gonna find out you live there, and they're gonna cut your girl's benefits. Y'all see what I'm saying? So a lot of brothers was walking around with no ID in their pocket. Because when the cops stopped them, they didn't want to tell them where they lived. And if you can't walk around with no ID, or you don't want to tell us who you are, how do we know you ain't got no warrants? Get in the car, we're gonna lock you up. Y'all see? Did y'all hear what I just said? Shit like that was happening. They made the black families choose Section 8 over having a man in the house. Now, things were hard. Not every black man could not get jobs. Thank you, Main Boxing like it was already. It was hard for us to get jobs. You know what I'm saying? Yo, is my music too loud? Is my music too loud? Let me know. Oh, okay. Thank you, Divine Sense. I gotta have shit. You know, sometimes the levels on some of the music be like, you know what I'm saying? But good looking out, Divine. Appreciate you. So, yeah, I turned it down a little bit. So, they were left to make a choice. I need food. If I take Section 8, I have my rent's paid. I have food stamps, but baby daddy can't be here. The household was broke up. So he can't sleep in the house half the time because he don't know when them people downtown are going to come pay the house to visit. So now they're outside, not necessarily looking for trouble, but getting into trouble because cops was harassing them. You understand what I'm saying? More boxing in the building, salute. You know what I'm saying? So shit got crazy. Damn. I didn't know this shit was loud like that. I turned it down a little. So it was just hard. It was hard to deal with. But then you had a culture of single mothers. It's like, yo, where you at? Well, damn, I gotta walk around outside. I don't know when these people come in. And it creates friction. Now he's trying to find a job, can't find a job. Thank you. I turned it down. Now it's hard to find a job, and now the family's fighting, and now he don't want to come home. He's gone. He don't want to come home. The family's broke up. Now she's a single mother. Now she gotta get a job. Now she has to be a strong, independent black woman. A strong, independent black woman now. Well, now she's a single mother raising a kid, raising a young man, a single mother raising a young man. That's hard in itself, man. Now he's growing up with resentment, but now he has feminine traits. When I say feminine traits, I don't mean like gay. I'm talking about he don't know how to handle things like a man. When I say handle things like a man, someone's talking about you. Ignore that shit, man. Who cares? Whereas someone's talking about you, man, I'm gonna go get my gun. Yeah, you're gonna go get your gun and do what? You're gonna shoot him because he said something about you? That's not what men do. You can walk away from that. Fuck that dude. Something wrong with him. Grabbing a gun to handle your business, that's feminine. Being a man is shrugging your shoulders like these trolls. People talk about us every day. I'm talking about what I'm talking about. They're talking about me. Because they're feminine. That's feminine. Responding to somebody that's not talking to you, that's feminine. Coming on my show with the Bobby Brown jaw, licking your lips, glasses on, glasses off, making these ridiculous allegations that you can't prove, digging into your life, your personal life, that's feminine. Asking you, are you a homosexual, and saying it's none of your business, that's feminine. Chicks with dicks. Little dicks at that. Midgets at that. Household destroyed. feminine behavior, and that man is raising a son. So what do you think that son's going to do? How do you think that son is going to behave? And you have 3 or 4 generations of that shit, and now we're divided. Women have these expectations because they were raised with a chip on their shoulder. And these men are raised by these women with chips on their shoulders. We're fucked up. So Joe's correct, man. Women have forgotten to be women, and they're raising these men, these young men, and they don't know how to raise no man. You can't do it. You can do the best you can, but you can't do it. Father figure. That's why we have a bunch of y'all don't know that there's something wrong with these dudes walking around out here? You can be the biggest nigga in the world, but y'all see this shit online? Y'all see the bickering and the beefing, and you're like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with these dudes? Every last one of them niggas, I bet you they raised by their mama. Every last one of them. My father was in my life. He's still around. That's why I don't identify. All the dudes that I hang around with, 100% of them, we view things different. When we see these dudes behaving in a manner, we look at them like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And then when you do a little bit of digging, you realize, oh shit. The first thing you find out, oh, well, you know, I come from a single mom. Oh, that's why he's running around in a fucking gang. Because if you had a father, unless your father was a gang member, if you had a father, he'd be like, yo, no, run around with them, they're going to get you killed. You're going to get in jail with them motherfuckers. It's my job to keep you out of that shit. I had friends that ran around in gangs. But all the cats that I grew up with, that had fathers, 16 years old, your ass was working. McDonald's, you had to go get, remember working papers? You had to go get working papers. No. You want those pair of Jordans? You're going to have to work for it. And it was then I realized, wait a minute. I'm going to work all week long to spend my $100 on a pair of fucking sneakers? No, thank you, Mike. No, thank you. You understand the value of $1. But when the new sneaker comes about, Foot Locker be down the block, around the corner, 3 blocks. The Foot Locker be in the middle of Harlem, uptown, projects across the street. How the fuck you figure everyone's lined up to buy a $300 pair of shoes in the lowest income area? Make it make sense. Where are our priorities? Don't tell me what your priorities are. Show me where you spend your money, and I will tell you what your priorities are. When is enough enough? That's right, Steve L. Work permit. I remember all of it. But yo, it's 2:21. I got to lay down because I got to get back up and talk this boxing tomorrow morning. Well, this morning. So, man, much love and appreciation to all of y'all, man. Damn, y'all should have told me my music was too loud. But I hope y'all heard me. For the most part, you did. You know what I mean? Much love and appreciation to everybody. I got to show y'all this meme one more time. This shit is hilarious, man. So you going to let what we had go down the drain? Me. That is hilarious. Short fuse for the bullshit, man. Much love and appreciation to everybody, man. I will see y'all in the morning. And I'll be back here tomorrow. Midnight, stroking midnight. I love this platform because I could talk about anything on the fly. So we're going to cook, man. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody, man. Much love and appreciation. And I'll see y'all in a few hours. We putting in work. Like, share, and subscribe to this. And we're going to build this channel. I told you about the 3rd channel we're going to build, man. We just moving, man. We just moving. And I love bringing y'all content, man. And I appreciate the support. I really do, man. I really do. This is therapeutic for me. This calms me down. I got anger issues sometimes. I really do. So I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all later.